For 25 years, the Internet has grown steadily until recently when it made a quantum leap. The World Wide Web transformed the Internet into a visual medium. Unfortunately, the web has remained difficult to author and to serve. Until today. Introducing WebFORCE from Silicon Graphics. Now, making a web comes naturally.
Hi, I'm John McRae, Product Manager for Silicon Graphics' WebFORCE line. During the next 5 minutes, I'd like to share with you an exciting new technology that has as much potential to transform companies and industries as 3D graphics has over the last 10 years. And it's built on our core strengths in content authoring, interactivity, and media serving. The Internet has been growing steadily for 25 years, but an important transformation has taken place recently. The amount of data flowing and the number of people accessing it has skyrocketed. Why? Because the World Wide Web has made the Internet visual, media-rich, and easy to use. Impactful images, video, and sounds are suddenly just a mouse click away. The web made access to online information intuitive and compelling, and as a result, millions of people began surfing the web. Thousands of enterprises set up a home page that was part electronic magazine and part online showroom. By late last year, the number of registered web servers was doubling every 2 months. To meet the needs of this new market, Silicon Graphics has introduced the WebFORCE line, complete solutions for web authoring and serving. We've brought together our high-performance systems with the highly acclaimed serving software from Netscape Communications. And we've developed WebMagic, a fully integrated authoring environment which makes it easy to create media-rich web content. Before WebFORCE, setting up a web server was a pretty difficult process. I mean, just getting the software required mastery of anonymous FTP, and installation required intricate command line configuration. But now, WebFORCE systems come with Netscape Communications NetSite server software, factory installed.
Setting up your NetSite web server couldn't be much easier. Configuration is done by entering information into forms displayed in the Netscape Navigator. The forms explain all the information requested, and many configurations can use the default settings. When you're done with the forms, just click a button to start up your web server. Later, when you want to administer your server, you use Netscape Navigator to connect to the server and change settings through a point-and-click forms-driven interface.
While that's going on, let's talk for a moment about the other half of the equation, authoring content for your web server. Let me be perfectly frank, creating web pages has been a royal pain in the neck. Sure, given time, any of us could learn the arcane commands of the hypertext markup language. But are you willing to return to the 70s style of document editing? I'm not. And thanks to Silicon Graphics' WebMagic, you'll never have to work in this manner again. If you've visited many places on the web, you know that like any other medium, compelling content grabs your attention. On the web, content is king, and word of great sites spreads like wildfire.
Hi, I'm Rob Lewis, WebFORCE Software Product Manager. This is the WebFORCE Indy with its built-in digital camera and its software tools for capturing and editing digital video, sound, and images. It brings you the power to produce media-rich web content. Let me show you how easy it is. The first thing you will notice is that the WebMagic authoring environment is like a word processor. Just type on a blank page or begin with a basic template. Good web content is visual and multimedia. The real power of WebMagic is in creating and combining digital video, audio, 2D and 3D images with text. To bring an image into a page or to create a link to a media file, just drag and drop the icon from the desktop to the page. I've just finished a multimedia web page. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Stefan Lowe, the WebFORCE Challenge Product Manager. Of course, ease of installation is important, but not everything. The performance of the server itself is absolutely critical. That's why we're using our file server expertise to guarantee outstanding server performance in the WebFORCE line. Imagine thousands of customers visiting your website at the same time, each simultaneously requesting different media-rich pages and all expecting prompt response. The faster the server, the higher the traffic, the better your service. To test the performance, we've set up a WebFORCE Challenge S on an FDDI network of Indie clients, typical of an internal network. So let's have a look.
We've modeled the WebStone after the Lattice NFS benchmark. We've simulated users on the network requesting typical web pages from the server. The simulated users saturate the servers with requests over a given time interval. We define the WebStone as the number of pages per minute sustained by the server. So, are we better? Well, I can say without reservation that the WebFORCE Challenge S is at least 30% faster than a comparably configured server from a competitor. And the WebStone also shows that NetSite is about 70% faster than the CERN server software.
And now with commerce enabled by secure serving, thousands of businesses are seeking their first web server. The demand for a complete web solution is enormous. The reasons are clear. Before WebMagic, creating compelling web content required mastering a markup language. Before NetSite, setting up a web server involved intricate command line configuration. And finally, computers marketed as internet access servers are not powerful enough for the difficult task of serving media-rich web content. And this is just the beginning. Silicon Graphics will take this technology to the next level. We've created a way to extend this medium into 3D. It's called VRML, Virtual Reality Modeling Language. It's based on OpenGL and OpenInventor. So together with Netscape, we can propagate this as a standard, not just for Unix systems, but for all platforms. The web is a really exciting opportunity. Remember, WebFORCE turnkey systems are complete and differentiated solutions. You're in the February price book for immediate availability. Thanks for listening.